England, 1002 AD, a cold autumn. For years the land had been terrorized. A new threat was growing, and a king was about to make a terrible choice. King Æthelred the Unready, not a man of swift action, but on November 13th, his patience snapped. He issued a secret, horrifying order. The order was simple, brutal, unspeakable. Kill them all. This is the story of the St. Brice's Day Massacre, a forgotten medieval genocide. For decades, Danes had settled in England. They were merchants, farmers, soldiers, integrated but distinct. Communities lived side by side, a part of the English fabric. But the raids never stopped. New Danish Vikings continually plagued England's coasts. Æthelred saw no difference. To him, every Dane was a potential traitor, an enemy within. The king's order went out in secret, to every shire, every village, every town. On November 13th, the feast day of St. Brice, when the Danes would be caught off guard. The church bells tolled for morning mass, but instead of prayer, violence erupted. Saxon townsfolk and soldiers, fueled by years of resentment, turned on their Danish neighbors. Men, women, and children, Danish families who had lived in England for generations were rounded up, dragged from their homes, accused of conspiracy. They had nowhere to run. The killings were widespread, indiscriminate. The chroniclers spoke of streets running red, of innocent lives extinguished in a single brutal wave of fear and hatred. King Æthelred's secret order had unleashed a tide of terror, a chilling reminder of how easily fear can turn neighbor against neighbor, leading to unspeakable acts. Even in places of sanctuary, there was no escape. The massacres continued until, by nightfall, thousands of Danes lay dead across England. But secrets in the medieval world rarely stay buried. News of the massacre quickly spread beyond England's shores. To one man, this was a personal insult. Sweyn Forkbeard, king of Denmark, had lost his sister and her family in the slaughter. He swore an oath of vengeance. The St. Brice's Day Massacre was meant to solve a problem. Instead, it ignited a new devastating war. Sweyn Forkbeard launched a brutal, relentless invasion that would ultimately conquer England. King Æthelred's bloody secret was a desperate gamble, a forgotten chapter of history that plunged England into chaos, proving that even a king's darkest order always comes with a price.